So while I'm waiting, for those of you who may be on or who may go back and watch the replay, my name is Sasha, and today is Thursday, January 30th, 2025, and I like to come on the live and talk to the people. I hadn't been on in a couple of weeks due to censorship, but I will explain that before I get started with today's live. Oh yeah, I'm out of shape, but that's okay because I'm gonna be in shape real soon. That's it. My name is Sasha Monet, and I'm just enjoying my beautiful off day. I was gonna sit in my car and do this live, but since it's such a beautiful day, I decided to go for a little walk real quick while the weather is nice. So for those of you who watch me or who don't watch me, you can find me on YouTube, House of Prayer Ministries Birmingham, right here on Facebook, and then also on TikTok as Coach Sasha. So I don't know if the people are at work or if they're on their lunch break, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I am at the park. If you guys can see on this beautiful day, sunny blue, clear skies, but not so clear, but anywho. And I wanted to come and talk to the people. And y'all, sorry I'm out of breath, I'm out of shape, but I'm finna get in shape. Anywho, so the reason why I'm here is because, so I was at work yesterday, right? And my daughter, who is 4, my mom babysat for me yesterday while I was at work. And so yesterday was a beautiful day as well, and I was glad that the temperature has been warming up because it's been so cold here in Alabama lately. So while I was still at work, my mom told me that she had taken my daughter to Homewood Park. For those of you who live in Birmingham, Homewood, you know where that is. Now, Homewood, I believe, it used to be predominantly white neighborhood. But now I believe that there are some black people and probably a lot of Hispanics. And I think, the Hispanics have kind of taken over that area for a while now. And since the illegals and the migrants have been, taking over, it's been that way kind of a while. So anyway, Homewood used to be predominantly white. So my mom, she took my little girl to the park on yesterday in Homewood. And the reason why I'm sharing this, I'm going to get to the point, is because it really bothered me by what my mom said. However, I was not surprised. So my mom said that I took Carly to the park, and I'm afraid we experienced some racism, but I don't think that she knew, and I don't think that the little white kids knew either. So yeah, I gotta hurry up because I only got 15% on my phone. So it really bothered me, I'm not gonna lie. I was really bothered by that, but I was not surprised. I want to say racism is a heart problem. Okay, I believe that people aren't born racist, but I believe that children are taught to be prejudiced or to be racist, and I will explain what I mean. So when my mom said that, it really bothered me, and I made up my mind yesterday. I said I hadn't been live in a couple of weeks, so I'm gonna go live and talk about it on tomorrow, which is today. So my mom said, well, Carly was trying to play with the little white kids, but every time she tried to play with them, the white parents would say, come on, you guys, let's go. And they would leave because they didn't want my little black girl playing with their little precious white kids. So you see, I'm not prejudiced at all. But some people may think that I am because I address issues like this. But like I said a few moments ago, racism is a heart problem. And I do believe that people are not born prejudiced, but I believe that prejudice is taught. And so the reason why I'm sharing this is because you would think that all of these years after slavery and all of these years after Jim Crow and segregation, you would think that in 2025 that we as so-called African Americans and black people, you would think that we would not have to experience this in 2025. Okay, you would think. But the reason why I address issues like this is because they still go on today. Now, I've never experienced like blatant prejudiceness. I've experienced it in a way that was more like indirect, if you know what I mean. I've experienced it directly and indirectly, but I've never been called the N-word to my face, you know. And so because of what happened to my daughter on yesterday, I had to come on, I had to represent. So that's why I got my melanin shirt on today. So like I was saying, for those of you who may join the live, what I was talking about was my mom took my daughter to the park on yesterday, and my little girl is 4. And my mom said that every time my daughter tried to play with the little white kids, the white parents would tell their children, come on, let's go, because they didn't want their children playing with my little girl. Because my daughter is so young, she didn't understand why those parents were leaving. She didn't understand why they didn't want their children to play with her. The reason why I go so hard about the name Jesus, the reason why I go so hard about the image that has been portrayed and associated with the name Jesus, is because there's a lot of deception. And for those of you who have been following me any length of time, you will know that one thing I hate is lies and deception. And that is why I chose to name my podcast Pro Truth and Provoking Thought. Is because, like I tell people, a part of my ministry is exposing lies, right, and darkness. And so, you know, all those years of singing "We Shall Overcome" and protesting and praying and singing and having that spirit of can't we all just get along, and that mentality, that slave mentality of let's just go along to get along. You know what I'm saying? What did it ever really get us? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not prejudiced. My nephew he's biracial. His mom is white. He's 4. As a matter of fact, he's about to be 5 or just turned 5. And, you know, I don't treat him no different than anybody else in my family. No better, no worse, you know. Children cannot help how they got here, right? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you just have to go back and watch it from the replay. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, that really kind of hurt my heart. And so when she is of age, you know, when I think that she can understand, I'm going to have to explain to her that, you know, that's how some people are. That's just how some people are. That's how some people were raised, to think that they are better than another group of people. And you know, I am not a Trump supporter. I'm definitely not a Democrat. However, every time Trump gets into office, we see the hearts and the spirits of a lot of people, a lot of prejudiced people. And what I mean by that is every time he gets into office, he exposes what's in people's hearts, right? He exposes the racism and the injustices of so-called black people. And the reason why I go so hard about who the real children of Israel are is because we're the ones who still being persecuted. Meanwhile, you got a group of people that stole our identity and that's pretending to be us. And you got a people that look like me who don't even know who they are. You see, I hope that Facebook don't ban this live. And the reason why I say that is because the censorship is real heavy. And the reason why I haven't been on in a couple of weeks is because I did two lives right here on Facebook a couple of weeks ago. One was about the wildfires in California. I think I did a live the next day talking about the censorship. So if you've been following me in at the time, you know that I always say that Facebook and TikTok always censor me heavily. And I explained on that the censorship is real live, that 19 of the lives that I had done on Facebook, I no longer have access to. You know, I can't click on them, I can't share them, I can't even see them. And I don't know if those videos will ever be re-uploaded. You know, I didn't take them down. I didn't delete them, Facebook did. And so in that live called The Censorship is Real, what I was saying was, if the things that I speak on and that I talk about, if they aren't true, then why do they go so hard to censor me? And I was saying how discouraging it is for me to try to do the work of the Most High. But these powers at be that the Bible speaks of in Ephesians chapter 12, I believe, where it says, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, spiritual wickedness in high places, rulers of darkness, right? These rulers, politicians, celebrities, people in high places, those are the people that are hosts, vessels that Satan uses to do his will in the earth. So I'm gonna get ready to get off here, but I wanted to share that because everybody is not going to be accepting of a black God. And I've tried this technique. I've tried to spell words. I've tried to be creative. And I'm at the point of where now, if they take down my videos, if you ever come on here and you're looking for me, I've had this account since 2009. And if they ever, if you ever can't find my account, just know Facebook deleted it. Same thing with TikTok and YouTube. Now YouTube is a little more lenient, but TikTok, boy, I'm always getting warnings and strikes on there. But the reason why I go so hard, right, about who the true children of God are, and about the true name of the Messiah and our Heavenly Father. The reason why I go so hard about that is because I'm trying to wake up the people, right? A lost people who lost their identity and don't know who they are. And these people, right, are in the earth, and they happen to be deeply melanated, right? So I'm representing today. I got my melanin shirt on today. And I just wanted to break up the monotony because it's a beautiful day. And so that's why I'm out here walking. This wasn't my plan. I was just going to sit down and do the lab. But it's such a beautiful day. And I'm about to start working on my body and eating better and drinking more water and just self-care. You know, I ain't really trying to lose my weight because I like my little curves and stuff. But I just want to get into shape. And, you know, because the Bible tells us that our bodies are our temples. So I'm about to start taking care of myself. Going walking in the park with my daughter, going to the gym, eating better, getting into shape. You know what I'm saying? Just warming up, because I don't like the cold. But it's a beautiful day, so I thought I would take advantage of it. But anyway, that's why I'm out here. But yeah, what I was saying was, yeah, that really bothered me when my mama told me that. And I just wanted to address it, because children, like I said, they aren't born prejudiced. They aren't born racist. That has to be taught. And it's a shame. And that's what my mama was saying. It was a shame, because children are so innocent, right? And so precious. And they didn't know. You know what I'm saying? My mama said Carly was looking at them like they was different, or like they were peculiar or whatever. Because she ain't around these colored people, you know what I'm saying? So she don't know. She just know that they children, but she know that they don't look like her, right? So us as black people, right, so-called black people, the true descendants of the biblical Israelites, y'all, we all we got, and they not like us, right? And I don't say this to be prideful, but it's time for us to start coming together amongst our own selves, amongst our own people. It's time for us to stop the fight, stop the bickering, stop killing each other, and getting back to the things of God, getting in the Word. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to unify and come together, because these people making it clear that they don't like us. You know what I'm saying? They really hate us. They really can't stand us. They really just tolerate us. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Because those people at home were apart. Those parents, they not the only people that feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Because what did my little girl do? She's 4. Cute as pie. Cute as a button. Sweet. The most innocent, purest, sweetest little voice. She wanted her to fly. So why come, sorry I'm out of breath, y'all, I'm getting into shape, but why come they felt like their kids was too good to play with my baby? Why is that? See, what people don't understand is that these things are nothing new, right? And it don't matter that it's 2025. It don't matter, because racism, it's a heart problem. That's a heart problem. So it don't matter what year it is, right? Because if it mattered, then why is it 2025 and we still having to experience this? See, y'all don't understand that this is biblical prophecy, right? These things are a sign and a wonder on who the true chosen people of God are, right? All this stuff is spiritual. Everything that I'm saying to you is true, is real, it's authentic. I mean, it's authentic as they will come. And see, they don't like that. That's why they be censoring me. That's why I ain't been on here in about 2 weeks. But when my mama told me that on yesterday, I was like, oh no, I gotta address this. Cause see, now you heading home, right? My baby girl, that's a miracle, baby. She ain't did nothing to nobody. You know, I can't change nobody's heart or nobody's mind. But all I can do is address stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? Keep it in the forefront. Because they making it long. They don't really rock with us, for real, y'all. We all we got. We all we got. So, I just want to come over here and address that little situation or whatever. And for those of you who coming in late, if you don't know what I'm talking about, for the sake of time, you just gonna have to go back and watch the replay, because I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, that's why I try to wake up my people and let them know, you know what I'm saying, who we is. We are the so-called black people, right? We are the true Hebrew Israelites. We are the descendants of the Israelites. Y'all, the whole Bible was about black people. Ain't nothing changed. It always have been. This not pride, this facts. Facts over feelings. That's why they don't like us. You ever wonder why do they hate us? You ever wonder why they KILL us, these YT people, these officers, and get away with it? Y'all ain't know them part of the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28. He said Yahuwah, right? Who people call God and Lord. His name is Yahuwah. It's Hebrew. And he said in his word that we will be hated by all nations. That everybody will hate us. And they hate us. He said that we will be persecuted. We the most persecuted people. We the most hated people. We are the most feared people. But why though? He said, right? He can do anything but lie. And it amazes me and it blows my mind every day how I see everything that he said manifest and come into fruition. And I see it. And a lot of our people still don't know who he is. Because you know why? A lot of y'all don't want to know. But one of the biggest reasons is because these Christian pastors, they ain't telling y'all who y'all is. So that's why I try to come on here and I try to do it because, or I don't try to do it, I do it, but they be censoring me when I do it. So, if you ever watch any of my lives or go on my page and look at my videos, like this live right here, go back in about 3 weeks, 3 months, and just start, if you ever been on any of my broadcasts, and go back and see, you know, if they deleted them, the lives, or if you can access them or whatever. Because I'm telling y'all, they be heavily censoring me. Just because they don't want y'all to know. They don't want y'all to know who y'all are. They don't want y'all to know the truth. But see, I care. I know who I am. The bloodline, it does matter. It is important. It's very much important. And see, not only do you have people that stole your identity or stole our identity that's still in the earth, that deceive the whole world into thinking that they God's chosen people and they're not, right? But you also got a group of people who know who he is, and that's why they don't like us. That's why they hate us for no reason. That's why they want to kill all of us. But they can't, because see, the Most High, after all that we've been through as a people, right, they did everything to try to destroy us and kill us all. But they can't. You know why? Because we his people. We his children. And he been protecting us, and he got his hands on this. And it ain't nothing nobody could do about it to change it. You know what I'm saying? We are who we are. But it's important that you know who you are. It's important that you know who he is. Because see, I'm finna get ready to end this live. We, as so-called black people, we love Jesus, God, Lord, whatever you call him, Yahweh, whatever you know him as. We love him. We worship him in spirit and in truth. No matter what color he is, no matter what color they told us he was, no matter what color, no matter what they said his name was. We love him however he look, right? But you got people that look like this. It's a distinction between Jesus and Yahushua. It's a distinction. You see, one is an imposter, right? They gave us, or I should say the Most High gave us a description of how him and his son look in the Bible, right? But you got hey, how you doing? But you got an image, right, that contradicts that description, right? People think that it ain't significant, but it's very much significant. And it's also deception. You see what that image does? It makes one group of people, right? They didn't want to play. Well, they didn't want their children to play with my daughter yesterday because of the color of her skin. You see, this is why they banned me, because I be talking about stuff like this. They don't want you to think about what I'm saying. And it blows my mind because I don't even have no big following. But they go so hard in the paint to silence me. You know what I'm saying? So it gotta be some truth to the things that I'm saying, because why they just leave my videos and stuff. But see what that image, right, of that Messiah that looks like this, that makes those parents, those YT parents at their home with park on yesterday, that image makes them feel like they're superior, and they're not. And actually, genetically speaking, right, I know you see melanin, right? They can't produce these variations of shade. They have, I know you see it. They hair ain't strong like this. They not strong like us. You know? Jealousy. You know, you had nations that conspired against us and our people. They came together and they sold us into bondage. And there was a prophecy that Yahuwah said that would happen. And he said that we will be dispersed in all nations. We will be sold into bondage. You know why? Because the covenant that your ancestors made, we still up under that binding, perpetual covenant. And our people still not keeping their end of the bargain. And that's why Yahuwah be allowing these things to happen to us. That's why. That's one reason why. Because we still ain't doing what he told us to do. Right? We want to put our trust and our faith into this wicked government. This wicked system. We want to put our trust and our faith into these wicked politicians. This wicked judicial system that keeps showing us and telling us they don't give about us. We are we got. But we can't even come together. Because we hate ourselves. We don't like each other. And truth be told, the only time we come together is one of them kill one of us. When one of their cops get off with it. That's the only time we seen to come together. Why is that? But when you got a people that's been taught hate, that's been taught to hate ourselves, hate each other, that's what you get, right? We were supposed to be the cream of the crop. But Yahuwah said, if we didn't keep his commandments, right, that these things would happen to us, right, if we didn't obey. And we still ain't obeying, right? So, this is a result of disobedience. But anywho, I'm finna get ready to get out this live. I just wanted to come on here and share that little story about what happened with my daughter and my mom on yesterday. So, if you don't know, if you ain't heard, if ain't nobody told you, I'm telling you today, the reason why they don't like us, the reason why they hate us, the reason why them YT people didn't want their kids to play with my baby. I'm telling you. Why? My cousin asked me one time about 4 years ago, right? Before I came into this truth. And she's like, why do they hate us? And I knew why. But at the time, like, I went deep off into it like how I am now. So at that time, I didn't really have an answer. But now that I know what I know, and I know who we are, and I know that they know who we are, now it all makes sense, right? Anywho, but yeah, I'm finna get ready to go. But yeah, that's why they don't like us. Yeah, we are God's chosen people, right? So-called black people. That's who we are. I'm not saying it to be prideful but it's a fact. The Bible is black history. You know what I'm saying? It's a book about Hebrews. That's who we are, right? So I had to represent today with my little shirt on, my little melanin shirt, then my little locks blowing the wind. But y'all, it's a beautiful thing. So, you know what I'm saying? To know who we are. Cause I always wonder why they hated us. You know what I'm saying? I always wondered, shoot, why it seem like so-called black people, we always go through the worst of everything. Why we can't come together? Why we don't own this? Why we don't own it? Y'all, it's a reason for them things. It's a reason. And the book that our people been looking in our whole life, right? The Bible, it's talking about us. See, they don't want you to know. Samson, he had locks, right? The Most High told, you know, our black men about messing with them foreign women. Who cut his hair? Delilah, right? Samson had locks. Samson was black. Y'all, the whole Bible is black. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Solomon was black. He was a king. The whole Bible. Abraham, Moses, Noah, Adam, Eve. Come on. These colored people, they can't produce this. That's why I hate you. That's why they don't like you. That's why they felt like they little churn was too good to play with my baby mama. But the devil is a liar. They not too good. And guess what? Genetically speaking, we are the superior race. And I'm just saying the facts. It is so. They are the weaker race. They have recessive genes. This hair is strong, right? Like me and my people. We have dominant genes. It is what it is. But anywho, if you don't know what I was talking about, I just wanted to share that with y'all. And I'm finna enjoy the rest of my off day on this beautiful day. And I'm sorry, I was breathing hard. It's because I'm out of shape. But I'm about to get in shape and start taking care of me and eating better, exercise, start going to the gym and all that good stuff. So I hope y'all got something from this video. If you don't know what I was talking about, you gotta go back and watch the replay so you can know what I was talking about. Hopefully Facebook don't ban me or take down my video, but if they do, it is what it is. Because you know what, the Most High, he never said that the weapons weren't formed. Well, he did say that they wouldn't prosper, right? So no weapon formed against me shall prosper, right? And every tongue that rises against me in judgment shall be condemned, right? And this is the heritage of them that love the Lord. Alright,